Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video I'm going to be showing you my 2015 beauty favourites for the year. It's been quite a big year for makeup. There's been lots of new releases of different products like contour kits and liquid lipsticks in particular. So I'm just going to run through all of my favourite products from each category for the year, and I hope you like this video. If you'd like to see what my favourite products are, then please keep watching. I've got quite a few products to show you. I'm not going to go into too much detail about every product. I'm just going to show you the products that I've loved for the year and what I like about them. So first for primer, my favourite primer for the year was the Too Faced Hangover X Primer. This is just the most amazing, hydrating, nourishing primer for dry skin, and I have dry skin, so I found that this works amazingly well for me. For foundation, I have two favourite foundations for the year, and they are these two here, the NARS Sheer Glow Foundation in the shade Barcelona, and the GIORGIO Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. I use the shade number 6. These two I couldn't separate just because I love them so much. They both give a really flawless, dewy and natural finish to the skin. Once again, because I have dry skin, I just find that these look so beautiful and glowing and hydrating on my skin. My skin just looks so healthy and amazing when I wear these, and I find I get the most compliments. So I couldn't separate these two. They are both my favourites for the year. For concealer, I had two favourites for the year as well, and they are these ones here, the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Custard and the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in Light. These two concealers were just hands down the best concealers for me for 2015. They give the best coverage, but they're not too heavy and they don't crease under my eyes. So I couldn't separate these two as well. I do like the NARS one more for highlighting under my eye area, whereas the Urban Decay one I use for more kind of just natural looking concealer all over my face. So I love these two for 2015. For powder, hands down the best powder of the year is the Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. This powder is just amazing. It is so flawless looking on the skin. I like to use this to bake under my eyes and when I'm contouring and things like that, and it just makes your skin just look so flawless. Contour kits are definitely one of the emerging makeup products for the year. They just blew up so much and every single company started bringing out contour kits. But the two that I absolutely love the most have to be the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit. This is pretty much what started it all for contour kits. Remember when this first came out, it was just, you could not get your hands on it. It was that popular. It was sold out everywhere and it was just the biggest thing pretty much for the year in terms of makeup. So this is the contour kit here, and I have already gone through a couple of the banana shade. I absolutely love that colour for highlighting under the eye area, and I also love the contour shades down the bottom for contouring on the skin. This palette was definitely one of my favourite purchases for the year. The only thing I don't quite like about it is that I find I go through them so quickly, especially the banana shade, but besides that, it's an amazing contour kit. So the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit was definitely a must-have product for the year. The second contour kit that I absolutely love is the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. This palette is just incredible. I could not do my makeup without using a contour kit, and I definitely always go between the Anastasia one or this one. So this is the contour kit here. The thing I love about this one is it does come with a massive mirror up the top, so that is always really handy for traveling. I do really love the banana shade in this kit as well. I have hit pan on that, so I'm a little bit devastated because the bad thing about these palettes is that you can't refill them individually, which you can do with the Anastasia one. So pretty much if you hit pan on a shade or you're completely run out of it, you have to buy a whole nother palette. So I'm really hoping Kat Von D comes out with ones where you can refill them at some point, because that would just be amazing. And these contour shades down here are amazing. I find these powders to be a little bit more creamy and easier to blend than the Anastasia one. So this has definitely been one of my favourite products for the year. For my favourite bronzers for the year, I do have two. One is a cream and one is a powder bronzer. The cream bronzer I've been loving for the whole year has been the Chanel Soleil Tan Cream Bronzer. Oh my god, this is just the best thing in the world. It is the most amazing cream bronzer I've ever used. The formula of this is just so amazingly creamy and so lightweight. It is so easy to blend on your skin, and it just gives you the most amazing natural glowing bronze look to your skin. So if I'm using cream products for my makeup look that day, I definitely can't go without using this cream bronzer by Chanel. And my favourite powder bronzer is hands down the MAC Give Me Sun. This is just the best bronzer I think I've ever used, and I probably ever will, because the colour of this is just absolute perfection for bronzing up your skin. It's a really warm tone. I love that it's not too much of a red undertone. Make you kind of look like a bit of an Oompa Loompa. So this sort of shade with the warmth that it has is perfect for bronzing up your skin. When you have a spray tan, I find it works really well to kind of build up a little bit more bronzed without looking too heavy. So Matte Give Me Sun is definitely my all-time favourite bronzer at the moment and was my favourite one for this year. For blush, I particularly love two brands of blush this year. The first one is the MILANI Luminoso blush, and this is definitely one of my favourite blushes of all time. The colour is just so beautiful. It's such a natural, glowing, light pink shade. You can see it's just the most soft, beautiful, light glowing pink shade, and I just find when I put this on my cheeks, it just gives the most amazing, natural, healthy, glowing look to my cheeks. So this is definitely one of my all-time favourite blushes, and I especially loved it throughout this year. The next brand I loved for blushes was Hourglass. And when they brought out this blush palette, I was just so madly in love with it. Comes with 3 shades, and it's just the perfect little compact blush palette to take with you travelling. It has a mirror, so once again, very handy. And the shades are quite different. So it does have more of a kind of deeper plum bronzy tone. It has more of a coral tone colour, and it has a really nice soft natural pink shade. If I'm just wanting a really subtle natural makeup look, I'll pick up one of these blush colours and lightly dust it over my cheeks, and it just looks amazing. Hourglass blush is definitely one of my favourite products for the year. So next is highlighters, and highlighters I think definitely exploded in 2015. Oh my god, everything was about highlighting, like having such amazing radiant glowing skin. So many different brands came out with different highlighters, and it was almost like having anxiety trying to get your hands on some of the limited edition ones because they've been so popular. So for highlighters, I broke it down to cream, liquid and powder highlighters. Highlighters are definitely probably my favourite makeup product. I can't do a makeup look without them, so it was really hard for me to choose my favourites, but I did my best. My favourite liquid highlighter was the GERARD BB Plus Illumination. This is just a really beautiful light gold liquid formula, and I love doing this on top of the cheekbones and just giving a really nice natural healthy glow. And then I will put a powder highlighter over the top if I want a little bit more of an intense glow, but I find using this on its own, it just gives you a really nice natural glowing look to the skin. So GERARD Cosmetics BB Plus Illumination was definitely my favourite liquid highlighter for the year. My favourite cream highlighter was the Benefit What's Up. This has been raved about quite a lot, and for good reason. It is just the most amazing cream highlighter I think I've ever tried. It is so incredibly beautiful. It's just a really beautiful, light, soft pink champagne tone, and I really like putting this on top of my cheekbones, down the centre of my face, if I'm doing more of a cream-based makeup look. But I also do like to layer this with a powder highlight, and it just gives the most amazing, stunning glow to your skin. So Benefit What's Up was my favourite cream highlighter for the year. Now for powder highlighters, this was definitely the hardest category for me to break down, so I do have a few more products than I should to show you, but I just couldn't help myself. Powder highlighters definitely blew up in 2015. There were so many different ones released from different brands, so many amazing highlighters, I just couldn't choose between a few of them, so I'll show you what my favourite ones were. First we have the L'Oreal Baked Gelato Swirl Illuminator in Gilded Honey, and this is just such an amazing soft gold highlight. I really fell in love with this one this year when I first picked it up, and I've been using it so much throughout summertime especially. I just love a really nice natural golden highlight to my skin, so this was definitely one of my favourites. Next is the BECCA Champagne Pop collaboration with Jaclyn Hill. This highlighter, oh my god, it's so stunning. I definitely had to have this when it came out. It was just the most incredible, beautiful highlighter I think I've ever seen. It's definitely hands down one of my favourite highlighters that I've ever bought, and I'm just so in love with it. I use it so much. This is actually my backup because I have another one that I use, but I didn't want to completely run out of it, so I had to get a backup one. So the BECCA cosmetic highlighters I do love in general, but Champagne Pop was definitely my favourite one for the year. Next is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Illuminators, and these are absolutely amazing. First of all, the design on these is just so pretty. It almost makes you not want to use the product because it's so nice, but of course I have to use it. This is in the colour So Hollywood. Once again, it's more of a soft gold. There seems to be a trend here. I do love more golden tone highlighters, but this is just absolutely beautiful. It just makes your skin look so glowing, so radiant. It's just beautiful. Ever since I got this, I definitely haven't been able to put it down. And the last highlighter is the released one from MAC, and this is in the shade Oh Darling from a limited edition collection. And this is just the most beautiful golden highlighter once again. I'm so annoyed this is limited edition because it's just the most amazing colour. Just like Whisper of Guilt, which was such a cult favourite highlighter, which is limited edition as well. This one is also limited edition, so I did definitely get a backup of this one because I don't want it to ever run out. It is such an amazing, beautiful highlighter and I'm just obsessed with it. So please bring it back, permanent Mac. Moving on to eye products. First, my favourite single eyeshadows for the year. I have two brands that I absolutely love. They are the Makeup Geek eyeshadows and the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadows. These two, oh my god, they are just the most amazing quality eyeshadows. They're so creamy, so easy to blend. The forward shadows from these brands are incredible. The pigments are so amazing and they're just phenomenal. I love using them. I definitely don't do a makeup look without using either one of these brands, so I couldn't split them because I love them equally as much. Some of my favourite Makeup Geek colours would have to be Cocoa Bear, Bitten and Corrupt. These are just so amazingly pigmented, so blendable. They're not chalky or powdery whatsoever. I just absolutely love the formula of these eyeshadows. And for the foil shadows down the bottom, I especially love the colour Magic Act and Grandstand. These are just absolutely beautiful, give you the most amazing shimmery, glittery look on the eyes, and they don't have a lot of fallout whatsoever, so that's why I especially love these eyeshadows. And then some of my favourite Anastasia eyeshadows are Sangria, Red Earth, Morocco and Caramel, which are in some other palettes that I've got, the ready-made palettes. Those are amazing colours as well. There's just such a wide range of colours from both Anastasia and Makeup Geek, and they're just absolutely phenomenal. I definitely want to get my hands on some more, so I'll be doing that definitely throughout 2016. And my favourite eyeshadow palette for the year was hands down the Morphe 350 palette. Oh my god, this palette is just heaven on earth. I finally got my hands on this one only like a month ago for Christmas as a Christmas present, and I'm just so incredibly in love with it. I pretty much see myself using at least a few of these eyeshadows in every makeup look because the formula is so amazingly pigmented, so creamy, so easy to blend. These eyeshadows are such amazing quality for the price. This whole palette is like $19.95, which is just unbelievable for how many eyeshadows that you get in this. It's got such a wide range of tones, both cool and warm, and there's a lot of mattes and shimmers in this palette, so you can pretty much do so many different looks with this. I really love these warm red and orange tones over here. I think they're incredibly beautiful. I love this mustard yellow brown up the top as well, and then just your regular cool tone browns are always a must have. So this Morphe palette was definitely my standout eyeshadow palette for the year. For brow products, hands down my favourite brand was Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I couldn't choose between these two because I love them equally as much. They are the Brow Wiz Pencil and the Dip Brow Pomade. These are just the best thing for brows in the entire world. They are just so amazing. I love using the Brow Wiz for more of a natural brow look. I find this just so easy to use. It's a really creamy textured pencil, so I don't find it looks too heavy or it gets stuck when you apply it in your brows. It does have a little brush on the end as well, so I find that really, really convenient and easy to use for more of a natural everyday makeup look. And then I love the Dip Brow for more of a stronger brow look. I do have this on my brows today, and it's just the most amazing formula. It's not too thick, so I do find you have to use a little bit of this product goes a long way, but it doesn't look too heavy in your brows. So I absolutely love the Dip Brow Pomade and the Brow Wiz by Anastasia Beverly Hills. My favourite mascaras for the year were the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara and the Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara. The reason I have two is because one is more of a lengthening and curling mascara, and the Too Faced Better Than Sex is more for volumizing. So I do often use them together, or I'll use one or the other depending on how I want my lashes to look. If I want more of a natural everyday lashes, I'll use the Roller Lash. If I want quite thick voluminous lashes, I'll use the Too Faced Better Than Sex. So these are my favourite mascaras for 2015. For eyeliner, I discovered some new brands for eyeliner and I absolutely fell in love with them. First of all is the NYC liquid liner, and this is just the most amazing liquid liner. This is only $2.99 from the drugstore in America, and it is just the best quality liquid liner I've ever tried. I do have issues with liquid liner transferring on my eyes because I do have a little bit more smaller hooded eyes. This one I find definitely doesn't transfer on me. It dries quite quickly into more of a matte finish, so that's why I love this liquid liner by NYC. And for gel liner, my favourite one for the year was the Inglot gel liner. This is just hands down the best gel liner I've ever used. First of all, it's so dark and black. I find a lot of eyeliners can tend to go a bit more grey looking. They don't come out as strong as you would like. This one is like pitch black. It's amazing. And once again, I find this does not transfer on me whatsoever. It dries quite quickly, so you do have to work with it quite fast, but I just find it's just the most amazing formula that I've tried for gel liners. So Inglot Gel Liner was definitely a breakout one for me in 2015. My favourite lashes are the Coco brand lashes. These, oh my god, these are so amazing. First of all, this style is called Goddess, and it's a dupe for the House of Lashes Iconic. These lashes are like $5, $6 each, so such incredible quality for the price that you're getting. They are just amazing. I discovered these this year and I've definitely been wanting to try a lot more since I first used them, and the style Goddess has been my favourite pair. My other favourite lashes are the Ardell lashes. These are the Demi Wispies. These are just the most amazing and natural looking lashes. I always use these if I'm just going for a very natural everyday makeup look. I find these are perfect. And for my eye shape, I do have a little bit more hooded eyes, so I find if I wear lashes that are too long or too thick, you can't really see what's on my eyelid. So these are definitely great for when I'm doing makeup looks where I have a lot more colour on my eyelids, or I'm just going for more of a natural makeup look. These don't look too heavy on me whatsoever. So the Ardell Demi Wispies have been my other favourite lash brand for the year. Moving on to lip products, hands down my favourite lip liners for the year have been the MAC lip liners. These are just the best lip liners ever. They are so amazing. I find the pigment of these is incredible. They stay on your lips really well, they don't bleed, and I find you can definitely wear these by themselves as a lipstick colour and they look amazing, or you can definitely use them underneath your lipstick. So MAC lip liners have been my favourite ones for the year. My favourite three are Strip Down, which is the most beautiful natural brown shade, Whirl, which is the perfect mauvey pink tone, and Soar, which is a really beautiful darker pink tone, which I find is very similar to my lip colour. So I really like using this for a very natural looking lip colours. For lipsticks, my favourite brand of lipsticks for the year has been MAC. These are just the most amazing lipsticks I think ever, because the formula is amazing. I really love the matte finishes. I find that they're not too dry on my lips and the colours are just amazing. There's so many to choose from. My favourite colour that I wore this year pretty much to death was Velvet Teddy. This is the most amazing, perfect nude colour. It's just beautiful. Kylie Jenner did make this very, very popular this year, so Velvet Teddy was definitely a standout colour. I also discovered another brand of lipsticks this year, and these are the Gerard Cosmetics lipsticks. These are actually really, really good. At first, I wasn't kind of expecting them to be that good of quality. I kind of read some mixed reviews about them, but I wanted to try them out because they were reasonably priced, and I love that they're gold bullets. I think that's just beautiful. So I tried them out and I actually really, really loved them. So I have a range of different formulas and different colours, but my favourite one for the year was the shade 1995. And this is just a beautiful deep mauve tone colour. So this was by far a standout colour for lipsticks this year, and I really, really loved this Gerard Cosmetics one. Now let's talk about liquid lipsticks. These have been probably the most standout product of the year. Along with contour kits and highlighters, liquid lipsticks have just pretty much overtaken the world of beauty. I can't believe how many brands brought out liquid lipsticks this year, and that was so amazing. I literally tried a whole bunch and finally narrowed it down to my favourite 3 brands, and liquid lipsticks, oh, they're just amazing. I do find myself wearing them a lot more than regular lipsticks just because they're so much more convenient. They dry matte on your lips and they pretty much do not budge. They just stay no matter whether you're drinking, you're eating, you have them on all day, all night, they do not move. So liquid lipsticks have definitely been one of my favourite beauty products of the year. And I do have a few different brands of liquid lipsticks that I especially loved throughout the year. First are the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipsticks, and she's on a roll with these. The highlighters, the contour kits, they were amazing. So Anastasia Beverly Hills, I really, really love these. I love the packaging. I think it's so beautiful and chic, and the colours are phenomenal. I have quite a few different colours and I love them all. The formula is amazing. It's not too drying and not too matte, so I do love that about those. The second brand is Kat Von D, and this is the shade Lolita, which hands down was probably the most popular liquid lipstick shade of the year. Everyone and their dog wanted to get a hold of this. It was always sold out. I finally managed to find it on Sephora one time and I quickly jumped on it and grabbed it, and I was not disappointed. It's the most beautiful mauve, rose, pinky brown shade. It's just amazing. So Kat Von D has definitely been one of my other favourite brands of liquid lipsticks. And the last brand is Dose of Colours. This has been my favourite formula of liquid lipsticks. I find these so comfortable to wear. They go on really smooth and creamy, but when they dry matte, they don't feel dry at all, but they just look amazing. They stay on so well. My favourite shade would have to be the colour Stone, which was another hyped up colour. It's only just come back into stock, thank God, because so many people wanted to get it. And I got my hands on this one in a set of 3, and I'm really glad I did, because this is the perfect light dusty pink shade. It's beautiful for everyday wear, and I definitely got a lot of good use out of this one in 2015. And finally, the last product is lip glosses. I'm not usually a huge fan of lip glosses, but I found a formula this year that I really like. They're not too sticky on the lips whatsoever. That's usually what I don't like about lip gloss. It's really annoying if you put on a lip gloss and then you go out and you get your hair all stuck on your lips and it's just really messy. So I've not usually been a fan, but this brand definitely changed my mind, and that is the NYX Butter Glosses. These are just so incredible. First of all, they're a drugstore product, so they're like $5 each, which is amazing. Second of all, they're so creamy, they're so moisturizing on your lips. They just feel so nice. There's so many amazing different colors and different flavors. These taste amazing on the lips. There's so many really interesting kind of candy flavors. This one is called creme brulee, and it actually tastes like creme brulee, which is really interesting. It does smell like it too. So the NYX Butter Glosses definitely changed my mind about lip gloss for the year. Phew, so that was all of my favourite beauty products for the year of 2015. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. You saw some products that you might want to go out and try yourselves. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.